This call is being recorded.
Okay. Let me get you started. Well, good morning. Good morning. My name is Phyllis Nash, and I am one of the four co-founders here at Akana and a distributor working out in that field, finding those people that are looking for us and we are looking for them. So I'm glad to welcome you guys to the Diamond Factory. And the Diamond Factory is somewhere that we come together, like-minded people meet up in the morning so we can get our day off on a positive note. And so I was with you yesterday, and I'm going to continue on that vein because guess what? March is here. Can you believe it? Believe it. March is here, guys. It's all full of great things. And before we blink, we'll be at anniversary. I mean, really, that is. Because guess what? We were just doing the lifer and the black card. And here we are on March the 1st. And just think about getting your March kicked off the right way. And I hope many of you have been in preparation. They got some really great things on the table for us to go out and make more money, invite more people. With the conference coming, we want to definitely utilize that and just taking and doing the challenge. There's some things on the table like getting your guests to the event is going to be key. Getting them there, getting that $99 ticket for Friday and Saturday so that they can see the systems we have in place to be successful, how that works, how you're going to the general session on Saturday really puts them in the mind of what is going on in Akana and why we are all excited. And then just think about it. Guys, there are so many networkers that this is the time of year, if you're in a company, when you have that anniversary and all of us are in our best, we are on our best behavior with smiles and everybody excited because they might have ranked advanced. This is the time you definitely, if you know that networker in your organization or maybe someplace that you've been in another company and some go-getters in that company, or just go out and look on the site on social media and find those people. Don't be shy because guess what? You got absolutely nothing to lose. And so if you find a networker with a six-figure income and proof is required, they do get a 1099. So we want to give them that their conference ticket will be covered, because if you expose them to the culture, the community, the benefits, from our products, the benefits from our comp plan, they will take a serious look at that. So their admission into our conference is absolutely covered. Now you go out there and find you a networker with a seven-figure income. Again, proof is required. Airfare will be covered. Guys, that's huge. So if you're flying in, some movers and shakers in the industry of MLM, social selling, you could bring this to them. You could share this with them. And there are plenty out there. I bet Stuckey is going to absolutely kill this option because he knows everybody. And who wouldn't want to get their big players to what is our biggest event of the year? And that is our anniversary. And with this being our 5-year anniversary, that's going to be pretty special. And then, guys, we want you to go out and shoot for Sapphire. So, people are working together, getting with their team, seeing who's committed to making this. Hey, everybody might not want to do it. But if you do, you need to get together. And even if it's not your team, because we're a small company still, but if you gather with other people that are wanting to get to that Sapphire level, you're going to be in. And if you made Sapphire in January for the first time or any time up through the convention, you're going to be able to be invited to the special dinner on Friday night for Sapphires only. Now, if you have already made that rank and you are not currently, you're never going to lose the title, but you might not be being paid as a Sapphire because you didn't qualify each month. Then if you re-qualify, you're going to also be invited to that special dinner. So someone who reaches Sapphire and then somebody who has been a Sapphire but now has to re-qualify. What do I mean by re-qualifying? Re-qualifying means that there needs to be 10,000 in volume done in a calendar month to be considered a sapphire. And so again, guys, and you need to have two legs. What's two legs? It's like at least two legs. You can have more, but at least two legs. That means you personally invited someone in the business as a distributor, and they went out. And the ideal example would be if it was only two people, you have one person do 5,000, the other person do 5,000, boom, you are a sapphire. So again, qualifying, knowing what it takes to qualify. If you got new team members on the line, they might need to know what it takes to qualify as a sapphire. And then there is a special diamond brunch, guys, on Thursday. And so you want to be at that diamond brunch. You still can do it. You can get there if you are committed and go to work and utilize March Madness for what it really is. Get busy, go to work. And then you got a customer incentives, for March Madness, special recognition. Invite your customers out, because a lot of our most successful distributors were once just customers. Had somebody the other night at the dispensary on Wednesday at the Elevation Experience, and he was like, well, I just want to try it out, see what my results are. But then not 5 minutes later, he said, you know what? I know somebody else will want to do this. And I think I got 4 or 5 other people that I could get here next week. So that's how it happens. We don't have to push people to do it, but as they just listen to the information that we share, the benefits, the testimonies of other people that are just banging this thing out in their health endeavors. Look at Mom Mitchell and James. I mean, they have absolutely changed their lives. And I'm naming them because I know they stand out. They're doing marathons. They weren't doing marathons before the 21-day cleanse. They weren't doing marathons before the flat belly. That is amazing, and just sharing stories, because people want to be well. This guy just, brought his wife. His wife didn't even know she was coming. Or what she was coming to. He just picked her up and they came, they listened. I heard him talking. He was talking about how his mother had passed at 79 years old. Guys, that's relatively young. I mean, it's not young, but it's not old either. You can still have a great quality of life if we are taking care of ourselves. But he was talking about all the issues that she had, and it was just because of diet. He started talking about she loved those pig feet. She loved those chitlins. And I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, those are things that I don't even think about anymore. And that's been a lot of years. But just think if you've been eating that way all your life. And so then he said he knew that he had to do something. And so he ended up, when his friend invited him, coming out, bringing his wife, who she didn't even have a clue as to what she was coming. But do you know they both left there with 2 21-day flat belly detox systems? So guys, people are waiting. So get your customers out. There are rewards and recognitions for customers. There's all going to be CV awards. I'm telling you this. Hope you've been already putting it down, planning it to get started. This is March 1st. It is time for March Madness. We want to bring it in they're going to say, as a lion. And we want to take this sucker out as a lion too, because I want to see a lot of people hitting sapphire. And if you hit sapphire, just think about this, guys, game plan time. If you hit sapphire between March 1st and the 31st, now that means you have at least people vested. You probably got you a couple of pearls in your business. Pearls meaning people that have done $2,000 or more, and no one leg can do 75% of that. That's saying a mouthful, but that means that person has at least 2 people in the business, and that together they have $2,000 in volume for the month. So if you create you a couple of pearls in the month, now you got some people now that you can tell them, hey, let's get all of you guys to sapphire before anniversary. That's how you build your business. That's how you create momentum. That's how you create leverage. And that's how you get ready for the biggest event of the year with our company. And so, guys, I'm not going to be long. I'm short and sweet. let me say, bring up Dr. Roz, and let's bring up and let people know what's going on this weekend. And guys, if you have an event after Dr. Roz speaks, Crystal Robinson speaks, and you know what? Let me see if Rachel, is on here because she does a phenomenal job. Oh, I think she's getting ready to change. So on Sundays, with the Flat Belly Lifestyle Overview, she does a great job, guys. But this is a new month. She might be giving that up. But Dr. Ross, what's going on in Akana this weekend?
Thank you, Phyllis. Good to hear you. And yes, on Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, we will be having the Akana overview, where we take people from beginning to end and tell them everything about Akana, the flat belly lifestyle, our CBD products, and our compensation plan. So join us on our corporate Zoom for that. And then immediately following, I believe at 11 a.m., hopefully Scott Reese will be back working with us at training, and we'll see you there. Back to you, Phyllis.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Crystal Robinson, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, everybody.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Saturday morning, so it's Self-Care Saturdays at Akana. We will be doing our Elevation Experience workshop. We'll start right at 10:30. Coaches, we're asking you to be there at 10 a.m. Thank you.
Awesome. And I just want to give a shout out for the leadership that Crystal Robinson and certainly Abner. Abner, you have just stepped it up. She did the event this weekend, the overview. She was calm. If you know Abner, you know she's laid back, cool, and calm. But that resonated with the guests that were in the room because they were there listening, sitting on the edge of the couch, listening to every word. And what did she do? She turned out two brand new customers that both got a 21-day detox. So I just want to give a shout out to the leadership that is emerging through Akana. And I'm not saying anybody else is not doing that. That's just who I witnessed doing it and doing the doggone thing and getting more confident every step of the way. And so with that being said, is there any other events that we should know about this weekend? Yes, Bernadine, take it away.
Hey, Phyllis, can you hear me?
I can.
Wonderful. Great morning, everyone. I just want to congratulate Betty Watts on a great event yesterday. She had over 10 people in the house. 2 actually purchased a 21-day raw detox, and I think 4 others are on the fence, and we're going to try and get them over today. One person wanted to book an elevation experience with her church, so I told her the best thing we can do is create another event from an event. So I believe we have one upcoming. And on Saturday, we're going to be at Lucas Church, and prayerfully there will be triple the amount of people. And Angie Dickerson, our great Ruby rock star out of Boston, Massachusetts, is flying in today. So I'm picking her up from the airport. We've decided that Betty was the one who was ready to run. She booked 2 events and got me as a diamond and Angie as a ruby to come down to Prentice, Mississippi. So she's ready to run. So we're ready to run with Betty Watts, and that's what we're doing. So I put the flyer up on the website, and hopefully if you know anybody in Mississippi, you'll let them know to come on out. Tomorrow we'll be there from, I believe it's 10 to 1. And or we'll be there until they put us out. How about that? Because we wound up doing bioscans for everybody in the house yesterday. So
Awesome.
it was a great time.
That's what it takes. And guys, you know what? I was remiss in thanking a couple of other people that are stepping up to leadership. You know, we called out coaches, we called out distributors to support that Wednesday night event. And, you know, you can tell when somebody has a made up mind that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to support. I'm going to be there. I'm going to work where I'm needed. And Iola Common has been that person. Also, Tim, I don't know Tim's last name, but this brother is there every single event that we have. Tim Rush. I mean, he's there helping whatever we need. And that's how we build. That's how we go $1 billion big. We start getting people committed. Iola is there. She's there to do blood type testing. She's there to do scans. I mean, just all over whatever is needed. And that's what you need to continue to build and get bigger and bigger. And so just like Bernadine, her Betty, I give you all the shout outs. I heard when you first came on, you were vocal, you were there, you could tell you were ready to take this thing and blow it up. And to have a phenomenal leader like Bernadine and Angie right there to support you, that's what this is about. So I'm excited, and I'm leaving out the other things going on. So don't get me wrong. I know they're going on around the country. I see them out there on Facebook, but I just wanted to call out these individuals because that's who I see. That's what I'm looking at. And I just want to congratulate you. And for the whole economy, I would like to congratulate you. And that Houston team, I'm soon might be in Houston. I got some things going on. If they come to fruition, I know we can have a good old time because we always have a good time in Houston, Texas with Dr. Ross and the team, Anna, Tamar, and the whole Houston team. So with that being said, guys, we're going to roll it out. We're going to say, go out and push until something happens, guys. Pray and push till something happens. And with that being said, leaders, I sent you a new Zoom link. Hope you got it. And I'll meet you on the other line. With that being said, guys, bye-bye. See you on Monday morning.